Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bob McCooey. I'm a Senior Vice President here at NASDAQ, and I'm in charge of the new listings business. I also formerly, Craig and I were associates many years ago, working closely together, and we're so happy to have our good friends from WJB Capital here today for a real special event, the Charity Day of Coaches versus Cancer, and to highlight all that you do. Now, I'm going to say a number of things about this afternoon, I guess, and certainly the event that we're having. Number one, I look up to all of you. Not only because you're all taller than I am, but what you're doing is just spectacular in the way that you're giving of your time and your talent and your resources to help others. This is a wonderful thing, and I think we need to start off this celebration this afternoon with a nice round of applause for everybody. So I'd like to again extend a warm welcome to everyone here to the NASDAQ market site in the heart of Times Square, the financial capital of the world, for our celebration of today's WJB third annual Charity Day for Coaches for Cancer. It's an incredible charity, and we're so proud that all of you are with us today and all the efforts that you do. I'd like to also highlight a number of our coaches who are here today, who have been able to join us, because it is only through their efforts that this really momentous participation by so many people can come together to really solve this deadly disease. It hits home for me. My father died almost 10 years ago from cancer, and it hits so many people, and I know so many people in this room, so many watching on TV, and so many that want to be involved in such a spectacular event because of the life-changing efforts that we need in order to solve this terrible disease. So we know that WJB has been so instrumental in partnering with athletes and veterans and coaches to raise funds for Coaches versus Cancer, No Greater Sacrifice, Habitat for Humanity, Thanks USA, JEC, the National Foundation for Veterans Redeployment, and Ashish Hathora, Inc. All of these are coming together through all of your efforts. I want to say a little bit about WJB. WJB is a New York-based institutional agency brokerage firm servicing companies through equity and derivatives tradings and execution services. We really, all of us here at NASDAQ, want to commend them for their efforts, because they are going to take all of their brokerage transactions contracted through WJB today, 100% of those commissions, and donate them to these charities. It truly exemplifies the focus of partnering and business and community coming together for a great cause. Congratulations. I also want to recognize and welcome DRG&L, Denard, Rupert, Gray, and Lascar, which is based in Houston, Texas, a Houston-based Texas investor relations firm, and the largest IR firm in the whole Southwest. Ken Denard, the founder of DRG&L, serves on the board of Coaches versus Cancer, and his entire firm has extended their efforts and support to these charity organizations, and we really want to recognize all of their efforts today. Thank you to Ken and the whole team. I would also now like to, because there are so many people to recognize and to invite up to the podium today, I'd like to invite Coach Jim Boeheim, the head coach of Syracuse University, as well as Craig Rothfeld, CEO of WJB Capital, to join me at the podium for some further remarks. I'd also like to recognize the fact that Jim will be ringing the closing bell very soon, and he will be joined by Ken Denard, Fran Dunphy, the head basketball coach at Temple, Will Brown, the head coach at Albany, Mo Cassera, head coach at Hofstra, Matt Doherty, head coach at SMU, Mitch Bonagaro, head coach at Siena, John Dunn, the head coach at St. Peter's, Mike Lonergan, the head coach at George Washington, Mitch Henderson, the head coach at Princeton, Tom Pecora, the head coach at Fordham, and from right around the corner, Bob Hurley Sr., the head coach at St. Anthony's. Love the book about Bob Hurley and the recent interview on 60 Minutes. Danny Hurley, the head coach at Wagner, Bob Hurley Jr., assistant coach at Wagner, and Steve Masiello, the head coach at Manhattan College, and all those who have contributed, again, of their time, treasure, talent to make today a truly successful day for WJB, but most importantly for all these charities. Thank you all for being with us. I'd like to turn the podium over to Craig and Jim.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here today, and to everybody who's watching out there. We're incredibly proud of our third annual Charity Day. It's hosting our Charity Day is something that's incredibly important to us at WJB Capital Group. And on a day like today, we know that we're saving lives. We're educating men and women and family members of those who serve in the armed forces. We're helping to build homes for people all over the world that don't have money to do it. And we're continuing to foster education to men and women to learn about all the important things going on in the Middle East. It's an incredibly humbling day, donating money to charity and lending all the support to these wonderful causes means a lot to us, and we feel very honored and privileged to be here again today. And I just want to thank everybody in this room, everybody out there who's watching, all our customers and friends and colleagues who got behind us again to support 7 wonderful and fantastic charities. And we feel wonderful and privileged to be here. Again, I just want to turn it over to my good friend, Coach Jim Boeheim, who's going to talk a little bit about Coaches vs. Cancer.
Thank you, Craig. We'd just like to thank Craig and his firm and Kenny. They've really gone the extra mile to do what they're doing. And on behalf of all the coaches around the country, literally thousands of coaches, high school, Division I, II, III, college coaches who work to fight for Coaches versus Cancer. We're trying to get there. We want to raise money, but we also want to raise awareness. And all these coaches who are here today will do anything that we ask in terms of trying to win this battle. And we're going to keep winning. We're going to keep doing this until we find a cure, till we really are able to conquer this disease that has touched everybody. I'd just like to thank all the coaches who are here today and thank Craig for this is a magnificent day, and it's going to, I think, spur other companies to do similar things as we go forward in the future. Thank you, Craig.
Thanks, Coach. Craig, thanks for being here. Congratulations on your success, not only as a business, but giving so much back. And we really appreciate that. I want to present you with the NASDAQ closing bell crystal. Commemorate all your efforts.
Thank you very much.
Coach.